Alright, 6:30 hasn't arrived. We'll officially call the meeting to order. Is the meeting been properly posted and the roll been taken?
Yes.
Alright, item number 2, we'll have the pledge of allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Item number 3, our approval of the minutes, 3.1. Our minutes from the December 19th, 2023 meeting. If there's no additions or corrections, I'd go ahead and entertain a motion to approve those minutes.
So moved. Second.
There's a motion and a second. Any further discussion? Seeing and hearing none, all those in favor of the motion signify by stating aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion passes. Item number 4, our communications. Communications this evening. Moving on to item number 5, our public comments. Citizens may address the chair at this portion of the meeting. Please limit your comments to items that are on the agenda, once for a maximum of 3 minutes. If there are any public comments, so we'll move on then to item number 6, which are reports of committees, boards, and commissions. Item 6.1 is the Finance Committee and the financial report. Alderman Solis.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. We just met earlier tonight at 5:37. We discussed some of the items that are gonna be in the agenda. So with that,
Okay. Do you want to make a motion to approve that?
I'd like to make a motion to approve the financial report.
All right, there's a motion. Is there a second?
Second.
There's a motion and a second. Any further discussion? If not, all those in favor of the motion signify by stating aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion passes. Item number 6.2 are issues that came before the general operations. Alderman Wilson.
Thank you, Mayor. General operations has not met since the last council meeting. The next meeting is scheduled for Tuesday, February 6th at 5:30 p.m.
All right, thank you, Alderman Wilson. Item 6.3 is the Planning Commission, Alderman Beazer.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. The Planning Commission met January 8th. The next scheduled meeting is Monday, February 5th at 5 p.m. The minutes are on file with the city clerk for anyone's inspection.
Thank you, Alderman Beazer. Item 6.4, Public Works, Alderman Beazer.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Public Works has not met since the last council meeting. The next scheduled meeting is Tuesday, January 23rd at 5:30 p.m.
Thank you, Alderman Beazer. Item 6.5 is Town Delavan Lake Committee, Alderman Beazer.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. The Town of Delavan Lake Committee met January 10th. They discussed the Mountain Road dredging project. It is on schedule to be completed December of this year, so 2024. There was an incident with the rupture of one of the bags, and cleanup seems to be a little bit more complicated than initially anticipated, and there will be a request for quote to handle that.
Okay, thank you, Alderman Beazer. Item 6.6 is the Library Board of Trustees, Alderwoman Sim.
Thank you, Mayor. The Library Board of Trustees met December 21st. They had received up to about $200,000 in donations, so they've surpassed their $1 million that they needed to raise to meet the city's for the new library. And the next meeting is scheduled for Thursday, February 15th at 5:30, and the minutes are on file.
Perfect. Thank you, Alderwoman Sim. Item 6.7 is Park and Recreation Commission, Alderwoman Armstrong Garcia.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Park and Recreation Commission met on January 2nd to discuss the inclusive playground project. We have our next meeting scheduled for Monday, January 22nd at 5:30.
Thank you, Alderwoman Armstrong Garcia. 6.8 is Communications Commission, Alderman Solis.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. The Communications Committee has not met since our last council meeting. No meeting date scheduled this time.
Thank you, Alderman And Solis. Item 6.9 is the Delavan Downtown Project Management Team, Alderman Beazer.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. The Delavan Downtown Project Management Team met January 15th. Unfortunately, we did not have quorum, so we could not conduct business. The bulk of the time was spent reviewing projects that are in place and planning for the future.
Thank you.
The next scheduled meeting is Monday, February 19th at 5:30 p.m.
Thank you, Alderman Beazer. Item 6.10, Delbrook Golf Commission, Alderman Squire.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. The Delaware Golf Commission has not met since the last council meeting. Our next scheduled meeting is Thursday, February 15th at 5 p.m. And I would like to report that we have hired a new director of golf.
Great. Thank you, Alderman Squire. Item 6.11, the Tourism Commission, Alderman Solis.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. The Tourism Commission has not met since our next council meeting. Our next scheduled, meeting is Monday, January 22nd at 5 p.m.
Thank you, Alderman Solis. Item 7, items that came before the Finance Committee. 7.1 is consider a proposal from Baxter and Woodman for engineering services regarding the Mound Road water main extension.
Mr. Mayor, I'd like to move to approve the proposed MOU agreement with Baxter and Woodman for the 2024 road water main extension and amount not to exceed $93,000 for engineering services.
Second.
There's a motion and a second. Any further discussion? Seeing and hearing none, may we have a roll call?
Alderman Square,
Yes.
Alderwoman Armstrong Garcia,
Yes.
Alderwoman Sapp,
Yes.
Alderman Wilson.
Yes.
Alderman Beazer,
Yes.
Alderman Solis.
Yes.
Motion passes. Item 7.2 is review the welcome recapture rate and consider a resolution amending the sewer service charges and modifying high strength surcharge rates to reflect the welcome in 2024 rates.
Mr. Mayor, I'd like to move to approve the proposed fee resolution amending fees for sewer services charges and modifying the high strength surcharges to reflect the welcome in 2024 rates.
Second.
There's a motion and a second. Any further discussion? Seeing and hearing none, may we have a roll call?
Alderwoman Armstrong Garcia,
Yes.
Alderwoman Sapp,
Yes.
Alderman Wilson,
I'm gonna recluse myself due to the possible conflict of interest with my employment.
Alderman Beazer,
Yes.
Alderman Solis.
Yes.
Alderman Square.
Yes.
Motion passes with Alderman Wilson abstaining. Item 7.3, approval of the bills. Is there a motion to approve warrant 2023-12?
I move to approve the warrant 2023-12.
Second?
There's a motion and a second. Any further discussion? Seeing and hearing none, all those in favor of the motion signify by stating aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion passes. Item number 8, other business. 8.1 is consider a private well permit request from KSP Family LLC for the recently annexed parcel at 2525 East Geneva Street.
Mr. Mayor, I'd like to make a motion to deny the private well permit request from the KSP Family LLC for the recently annexed parcel at 2525 East Geneva Street and have staff issue a notice to connect as the location has unsafe drinking water and is readily available to connect to the public water system.
Second.
There's a motion and a second. Any further discussion? Seeing and hearing none, all those in favor of the motion signify by stating aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion passes. Item 8.2, consider a liquor license application for Arcadia Bar and Grill.
Mr. Mayor, I move to approve the Class B liquor license application for Arcadia Bar and Grill agent Stephen Polavo, subject to the payment of the application fee and the current license being relinquished to the city.
Second.
There's a motion and a second. Any further discussion? Seeing and hearing none, all those in favor of the motion signify by stating aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion passes. Item 8.3 is consider approval of the intergovernmental agreement for building inspection services with the village of Darien.
Mr. Mayor, I move to approve the intergovernmental agreement for building inspection services with the village of Darien.
There's a motion. Is there a second?
Second,
There's a motion and a second. Any further discussion?
can you handle the load? We'll get it done. Okay.
Alright. Alright, we have a motion and a second. All those in favor of the motion signify by stating aye. Opposed, same sign. Motion passes. Item 8.4 is consider a resolution declaring certain public works equipment surplus property.
Mr. Mayor, I'd like to make a motion to approve a resolution declaring miscellaneous public works equipment surplus property.
There's a motion. Is there a second?
Second.
There's a motion and a second. Any further discussion? Seeing and hearing none, all those in favor of the motion signify by stating aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion passes. Item number 9, public comments. Citizens may again address the chair at this portion of the meeting. Please limit your comments to once for no more than 2 minutes. I know we have public comments at the start. So with that, we'll move on to item number 10, suggested future agenda items. Are there any future agenda items at this time? If not, you're welcome to let me know, and of the city administrator and the city clerk, and we're happy to put that on the agenda for future discussion. With that, we'll move on to number 11, item 11, which is recess to closed session, 11.1. Pursuant to Wisconsin statutes 19.85, parent 1, parent E, deliberating or negotiating the purchasing of public properties, the investing of public funds, or conducting other specified public business whenever competitive or bargaining reasons require a closed session regarding development agreements with Shorewood Properties LLC and Tully and Rob Boy Investments. And also 11.2, remaining in closed session pursuant to Wisconsin statutes 19.85, parent 1, parent G, conferring with legal counsel for the governmental body who is rendering oral or written advice concerning strategy to be adopted by the body with respect to litigation in which it is or likely to become involved regarding the Lowe's settlement offer for dark store litigation. Is there a motion to go into closed session?
Mr. Mayor, I'd like to make a motion to recess to closed session pursuant to Wisconsin state statutes 19.85, parent 1, parent E, and G.
There's a motion. Is there a second?
Second.
There's a motion and a second. Any further discussion? If not, I will roll.
Alderwoman Sub.
Yes.
Alderman Wilson.
Yes.
Alderman Beezer.
Yes.
Alderman Solis.
Yes.
Alderman Square.
Yes.
Alderwoman Armstrong Garcia.
Yes.
Motion passes. We'll take a short recess and then go into closed session.